Hey everybody, video, me doing one, of an email that I just got in my spam folder. Now everyone's got these spam folders like, oh, get Viagra now, penis enlargers, and stuff like that, Well, mine, as noted right here, it was originally in a text document. FBI plus urgent plus message. And the parentheses one is supposed to be there. But yeah, I got this in my spam folder today. I read it. He gave me a good laugh. So I thought you guys might get a good laugh out of this one too. Yeah. There was something I wanted to say, but I cannot remember for the life of me. And it doesn't matter. So let's Oh, I converted it into a Word doc so it'll be easier to record, because it's just a bitch here. Look at this. I have to scroll on over here and blah 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 blah. It's not good. And let me add this one more time. Let me add this. That this is definitely from my. I did not search on the internet for this. This was actually in my spam folder. So let's read it, shall we? Anti-Terrorist and Monetary Crimes Division, FBI headquarters in Washington. They put FBI wrong. The B and the I is supposed to be capitalized. And that of isn't supposed to be capitalized. And it's not supposed to have the in! What the fuck? FBI headquarters should be Washington, D.C. I don't even think that should be there, but let's just give it to him. Okay, FBI headquarters in Washington, D.C. Federal Bureau of Investigation, J. Edgar Hoover Building, 935 Pennsylvania Avenue, Northwest Washington, D.C. Is that apostrophe? That's apostrophe's not supposed, or the comma's not supposed to be there. God damn it. 20535-0001. Website www.fbi.org. Attention, beneficiary. This is the final warning you are going to receive from me. Do you get me? I hope you understand how many times this message has been sent to you. Oh yeah, that's great. They put a little question mark and period out. I never noticed that. So, what the hell? Why are there the question marks? These aren't questions. These are statements. God damn. Alright, we have warned you many times, and you have decided to ignore our emails, or because you believe we have not been instructed to get you arrested, and today, if you fail to respond back to us with the payment details below, then we would be able to send a letter to the mayor of the city where you reside, and direct them to close your bank accounts until you have been jailed, and all your properties will be confiscated by the FBI, CIA, and other enforcement agency. Okay, shouldn't this be agencies? Shouldn't there be a space here? Why is mayor capitalized? Why is there no break in this fucking sentence? Look at this! 1, 2, 3, 4. 4.5 lines of words with no breaks. Okay, the commas, I don't even count those fucking commas, because they're not even placed right! God damn it! We would also send a letter to the company / agency that you are working for so that they could get you fired until we are through with our investigation, because a suspect is not supposed to be working for the government or any private organization. Good luck with that, guys, because I'm not working. I don't work right now. I do not have a job. So good luck trying to find the company / company / agency that I work for if I don't work there anywhere. Your ID, which we have in our database, has been sent to all crime agencies in America for them to insert you into their website as an internet fraudster and to warn people from having any deals with you. So, like, what kind of deals? Like internet deals or face-to-face deals, or doesn't specify. Okay. This would have been solved all this while. Wait, this would have been solved all this while if you have gotten the certificate signed, endorsed, and stamped as you were instructed in the email below. No, I wasn't instructed in any email because you never fucking emailed me prior to this. God damn it. This is the Federal Bureau of Investigation. We got that already. And no capital, dumb shits, FBI. Oh, I didn't know that that's what the FBI stand for. God damn it. I am writing, wait, this is the Federal Bureau of Investigation, am writing in response to the email you sent us, and am using this medium to inform you that there is no more time left to waste because you have been given a mandate. Okay, I never emailed you. So, and why is the Federal Bureau of Investigation writing to me? So the whole FBI as a whole is typing this out. Type this out. They got in the conference room and like, oh, what are we going to write to James Scalzetti? We're going to put him, we're going to say this, and this, and this, and Johnson from accounting's going to put this, and blah, 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 blah. I feel really special now. That just made me happy inside. That the whole FBI took the time out of their busy schedule to get in the conference room and write this out. Just for me. As stated earlier in the document endorsed, signed, and stamped without failure, you must adhere to this directives to avoid you blaming yourself at last when we must have arrested and jailed you for life and all your properties confiscated. Someone is calling me, so this is gonna have to wait 5 seconds. Be back in a sec. I guess I'm getting calls now saying, oh, you owe this money, you owe this money, and this money. To banks that I've never been a part of. So, great. Okay, where was I? The document, arrested, jail. Must adhere to the directives to avoid blaming yourself at last when we must have arrested and jailed you for life. Life, right, for life, forever. I'm never getting out of jail. And all your properties be confiscated. Well, okay. So, if I'm gonna be jailed for life, wouldn't you want my company just to fire me forever? Because you said to get me fired, so they can get me fired until they're done with their investigation. So once they're done with their investigation, they could rehire me. But if I'm in jail for life, then I can't really get rehired now, can I? Why is this wrong? Oh. Yeah, I guess it would be these. Or directive. Not this directives. These directives or this directive. Okay, you failed to comply with our directives / instructions, and that is the reason why we didn't hear from you. No, the reason you didn't hear from me is because you never emailed me before, so yeah. As our director has already been notified about you get the process completed yesterday, and right now the warrant of arrest has been signed against you, and it will be carried out in the next 48 hours, and strictly signed by the FBI director. Strictly signed by the FBI director. You got FBI right there, why can you get up there? God damn it. We have investigated and found out that you did not have any idea when the fraudulent deal was committed with your information / identity, and right now, if you ID is placed on our website as a wanted person, I believe you know that it will be a shame to you and your entire family, because after then, it will be announced in all local channels that you are wanted by the FBI. Wait, okay, so I didn't know that this was happening, but you're still arresting me. You knew that I did not know this! And I'm still gonna get life in prison forever. And all my properties confiscated. Because that makes total sense. Right now. That makes total fucking sense. Okay. As a good Christian and an honest man, honest should not be capitalized. Christian? Should Christian? Yeah. I decided to see how I, that should be capitalized, could be of help to you because I, capitalized, would not be happy to see you end up in jail and all your properties confiscated, all because your informations... Again with the apostrophe! No! If it was information is used, not was, your information was used to carry out a fraudulent transactions, So a fraudulent transaction. So the transaction's plural, but there's only one plural transaction. I, capitalist, called the EFCC, and they directed me to a private attorney. Who the fuck is the EFCC? I'll Google them later. To a private attorney who could help you get the process done, and he stated, that he will endorse, sign, and stamp the document at a sum of $98 US. Only, and I capitalize, believe this process is cheaper for you. Okay, get rid of the and, put a period there. I believe that this process is cheaper, or only, comma, and I believe that this process is cheaper for you. Even though I don't know why you put a fucking comma. You don't know how to put punctuations. Anyway, you're bad at this. You're horrible. You need to do everything possible. You need to do every possible thing today and tomorrow to get this process done, because our director has called to inform me that the warrant of arrest has been signed against you, and once it has been approved, then the arrest will be carried out. And from our investigations, we learned that learnt. Is that a word? It is. Let's go into Google. Let's see what learnt means. Learnt. Wait, is that how they spelled it? L-E-A. So it's just like learn, but with a T. Learnt. To gain or acquire knowledge of or skill in something by study, experience, or being taught. So they studied the investigating. We learned. It should be learned that you were the person that forwarded your identity. Forwarded your identity to one imposter / fraudsters in Nigeria when he had a deal with you about the transfer of some illegal funds into your bank account, which is valued at the sum of 10,500,000.00 US dollars. 10,500,000 US dollars. Shouldn't be either 10.5 million, or that should be a fucking comma. You guys don't know how to do English. Okay, so let's just say 10.5 mil. Okay, so I guess I had $10.5 million in my bank account. Okay. I pleaded on your behalf so that this agency could give you until June 23rd, tomorrow, 2012, so that you could get this process done, because I learnt that you were sent several emails without getting a response from you. Wait. I learnt that you were sent several emails without getting a response from you. Bear in mind, idiots, not capital, period, right there. And that this whole sentence is wrong. This whole sentence is wrong. This whole thing is wrong. Bear in mind that this is the only way that I, capitalist, can be able to help you at the moment, or you would have to face the law and its consequences once it has befallen on you. You would make the payment through Western Union money transfers in the below details. Details below? Oh, no, I can see that. I guess. I don't know. Maybe. Name, Vince Duru. Address, Lagos, Nigeria. Okay, so I got... Okay, so I'm supposed to send money, the $98, to a guy in Nigeria. Even though the whole fraud in question was from a guy in Nigeria. So wouldn't that just make me going with the fraud? Really? Text question, in God. Answer, we trust. Amount, $98. Sender's full name, sender's full address, MTCN. Send the payments details to me, which are sender's name and address, MTCN number, text question, and answer used, and the amount sent. Make sure that you didn't hesitate making the payments down to the agency by today so that they could have the certificate endorsed, signed, and stamped immediately without any further delay. I'm not even going to attempt to even just correct the rest of this thing. After all of this process has been carried out, then we could have to proceed to the bank for the transfer of your compensation funds, which is valued at a sum of 10,500,000 USD. So I'm still gonna get the 10.5 mil, even though allegedly that 10.5 mil is bad money and it was stolen or fake, which was supposed to have been transferred to you all this while. So I was supposed to get $10.5 million? I don't understand it. Note all the crime agencies have been contacted on this regards, and we shall trace and arrest you if you disregard this instructions. You are given a grace today to make the payment for the document, after which your failure to do will attract a maximum arrest, and finally you will be appearing in court for act of terrorism, money laundering, and drug trafficking charge. You never said anything about terrorism or drug trafficking. So you're just gonna tack on those charges just because. Doesn't make sense. So be warned not to try anything funny because you are been watched. Thank you for your co-operations, Robert S. Mueller III, FBI Director. Okay, so this is by, yes, Robert S. Mueller III is the current director of the FBI. Now, didn't it just say up here, let me see, okay, it doesn't matter, but it said in here somewhere that the director has been, as strictly signed by the FBI Director, as our director, FBI Director. Wouldn't he just say that I? Because he is the director of the FBI. See, it says right here, FBI Director, Robert S. Mueller III, allegedly sent this. And why would he be emailing me, warning me that I'm going to get arrested? And if he is the FBI director, doesn't that mean he knows at least enough English to make this good? I know that wasn't that good English, but that wasn't the best English right there. But he knows enough English, and he probably went to college, a really good college, so he can make this sentence completely 100% grammatically correct, no errors whatsoever. Spell check would be like, fuck, this is so good, I don't even need to do anything, I'm just going to take the net off. Yep. So yeah, I would put $10.5 million that this is fake. And if not, well, I guess I'm gonna get life in prison and you guys are never gonna hear from me again. So, I will post on Twitter and Google Plus that, hey, I'm still around tomorrow, and I'll probably do a post on YouTube also that's saying, hey, I'm still here, guys. That was complete bullshit. So, so you guys know that I made it out okay. Okay, guys. Yeah. Oh shit. 21 minutes. Christ. Rambling on is great. Yeah. I hope you guys aren't bored too much. Pokemon coming up tomorrow, the 23rd. If I'm not already arrested and in jail for life. Later, guys.